Good afternoon, everybody. This is your favorite host of Tiffany's Community Spotlight at Home and Cooking with Tiffany on YouTube. Happy Chinese New Year to the Asian American and Asian communities out here in Philadelphia. For dinner tonight, we are going to do kind of an Asian-inspired pork loin roast with sauteed turnip greens, fresh garlic, caramelized onions, hot peppers, and an herb that I absolutely love incorporating in cuisine, Thai basil. So sit back, relax, and we'll be back. All right, everybody, we are back. So the first thing that we're going to do is season our pork loin roast, which for tonight, our spice rub consists of black peppercorn, ground ginger, we're going to include a special spice that I can't really read anymore, but it's a type of hot pepper that you can find over at the Head Nut inside of Reading Terminal Market. It is where I go for all of my spices. So if you're in the Philadelphia area, don't forget to stop by Reading Terminal. It's a really good shopping spot or just place that you can go for, enjoyment. The last two spices were white and black sesame seeds. So we're gonna just go ahead and then also add in our fresh Thai basil. And some of our minced garlic. Now, in this case, I went ahead and just minced up 6 pieces of garlic, and we have our final red finger hot pepper as well. And now we're just gonna go ahead and ensure that the whole loin gets appropriately spiced and seasoned. Now, pork loin roast is a really great cut, high in protein, super lean overall, and doesn't require a lot of work to cook. In our case, I like to just go ahead and roast it in the oven at 400 degrees, or in this case, we're going to do it at 425 degrees for at least 45 minutes to an hour. Pork, as you know, needs to be cooked all the way through. So please don't think, oh yes, medium rare is appropriate for, tonight's dinner. It's not. Remember to rest your pork or whatever meat that you use, and we'll be back. All right, so we are back. Now, last thing we're going to include in our pork loin is just 1 cup of water so that our pork loin does not get dried out before it is time. And for those of you that are still curious about what this pepper is, this is a Maras ember pepper. It is native to the Maras region in Turkey. So if you find this pepper, it's generally an alternative to just regular red pepper flake. All right, so now we are going to go ahead and put in our pork loin roast into the oven. So, as I said, we have it set to 425 degrees, and I'm going to set the timer for 45 minutes. And in 45 minutes, if it's cooked all the way through, great. If not, we'll just set the timer for another 15 to 20 minutes. But pork loin is basically done. So now we are just going to go ahead and get started on our turnip saute. See you in a little bit. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and turn on our oven, our stove to medium heat on our already greased Dutch oven. Instead of a full tablespoon of vegetable oil, I only did half. And we're going to take the other half portion of freshly minced garlic and add it to our Dutch oven. Now, a couple of notes on garlic. It is very, very good for you, although some people will say that too much garlic is, not harmful to your health. We're not people that subscribe to that rule, so we always incorporate fresh garlic in a lot of our dishes. We have more thinly sliced yellow onions, which today's whole onion measured at 133 grams. And right now we're just going to go ahead and do our initial seasoning with our with our black peppercorn, our ground ginger, our Maras ember peppers, and our white and black sesame seeds, which, once again, all of the spices were courtesy of the head nut inside of Reading Terminal Market. They are primarily based out of Philadelphia area and various suburbs, but we go to just the main one inside of Reading Terminal. Now we have our turnip greens that I've added, and these adorable teeny tiny tomatoes, which only equaled 1 cup. We're going to do one more round of seasoning, and then we're going to cover with our lid for just a few more minutes. All right, so we are back. Our oven has counted down from 45 minutes, and we are just gonna go ahead and check on our beautifully spiced pork loin roast. Now, pork loin, like I said, needs to be cooked through. And right now, it definitely is not. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just kind of stab some holes. In. And go ahead and add in a little bit more water, and then flip the whole container around and roast it for probably another 25 to 30 minutes. So we'll be back. All right, so we are back. We have less than a minute before we recheck our pork loin, but in the meantime, let's show you our turnip green and tomato saute. Now, I added just a tiny amount of water so that nothing was going to get too sticky, and we're just gonna keep this as is, but dinner is basically done. So in a moment, I will give you the final result. All right, everybody, I am your host for Tiffany's Community Spotlight at Home and Cooking with Tiffany, Tiffany DuBois-Morales. Our finished product is our roasted pork loin roast with a tiny tomato and turnip green saute. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Tiffany's Community Spotlight at Home and Cooking with Tiffany, both on YouTube. I'm your host, Tiffany.